Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
This is, episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
Good morning, everybody. On this good Sunday morning, my name is Jeremiah McKill, your favorite sports analyst with my favorite co-host,
James Jerowitz.
And y'all finna get served with J&J Sports episode 116. How you feeling, James?
I feel excellent. How about you?
Feeling like Sunday. I'm feeling great. It's like Sunday football, you guys. We just patiently waiting for NFL season to come off. As you see, he got the Cowboys on, so we definitely finna go crazy. But, James, we got a lot to cover, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
First up, NBA basketball. So we haven't covered him in a minute. The Philly Giant Joel Embiid is expected to return back to training camp with the 76ers in September. He had a left knee injury this April that set him out for the rest of the season that he had last season. How you feel about Joel right now?
I think he's such an important piece to the team that, they need to take it slow and go easy with his rehab.
Yeah, I agree because, like I said, I know a lot of people were talking about him always being hurt and, especially in important situations. Like, Philly was struggling when he sat out, you know what I mean? And, of course, people had their opinions or whatever, but the most important thing is about the team, you know what I mean? You have to be that superhero for the team. He is. I mean, without him, what is Philly really? You know what I mean? So, just to get us more into it, what would we expect from Joel Embiid in training camp?
I'm hoping that he's able to heal up quickly, but with training camp, I would say probably take it easy on him. Yeah. It seems like in the NBA, the big guys especially are the ones who are always getting hurt.
Right easily, and and I get it. He's a big guy, tall, and everything. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I know a lot of people are attacking him because they know he can be the main factor of a game. Not only is he awesome in the paint, but threes. He can shoot threes. He's like, how can you stop somebody who can shoot threes and do all of this stuff? So I know they have to try to find a way to hurt him and stuff. So I get that. Hopefully we expect progression, fully healed by next season. I want him to be not as hurt as much, honestly, because like I said, he set up for like at least 20 games almost. You know what I mean? And that's a big chunk, knowing that there's only like the average is like 50 games in the NBA that you have to play on average. So that's a big chunk.
And considering he's a superstar, I mean, that's very detrimental to the team, too.
Yeah.
That's not helpful.
Yeah, I can see if he was a, starting player, a player that, that's effective here and there, but you're like the soul tie of the team. Like, you're the soul tie, for sure. We kind of look at his stats last season. He averaged 23 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and he was 44% from the field goal range. So he always had pretty decent numbers. And like we mentioned, he missed 19 games due to this injury. James, what strategy does he need to kind of play in for this next season to avoid less injuries? What's some good strategies you think?
I would lean on the trainers there in Philly and say, like, what can I do to maybe change my, rehab or how I heal throughout the week or, like ice baths, hot tubs, things like that. Because you look across at other sports and players, especially players who are aging, start to take care of their bodies in different ways. So that could be helpful for them.
That could be. And I have 2 solutions, right? So the first one, I say I have him play at least 20 to 25 games early, sit him out for like 10 to 15, like mid-season, right? Because you don't want to overwork your superstars. So 10, 15, and then when playoffs come or around that time, put him in there.
So you would have him sit out of games completely, or would you want him playing like just a couple minutes each game?
Well, a couple minutes. Really, it just depends if the team needs it depending on that day of the game. So like, say if it's like third, fourth quarter, and the team right there, and Joel can boost that. Put him in, help him boost it, and win the game.
Use him when you need him the most. Then.
Exactly. So that, or I would say sit him out earlier in the season, and then from mid to playoffs, have him just playing back-to-back. That's no excuse, man, honestly, because I feel like last season they did have him playing most games, you know what I mean? Early in the season, preseason, all that, them early games don't really matter. You know what I mean? People just getting their feet wet, getting everything together. But once you have it together, put him in there for sure. But yeah, I think that'll kind of help him stay healthier. At least I hope so. If we look at his playoff completion percentage, he is 45.9%. I know it can be higher than that, James. I know it can. Like I said, I'm still rooting for him, you guys. I don't know if you guys are Joel Embiid fans, but I'm rooting for him. Philly is still a solid team right now. Yeah.
They've stayed a solid team for a long time now, too,
Yeah.
just as a basketball team.
Absolutely. So, like I said, with him, and I think Harden, I don't know, I don't think he's still there, but no, he's not. After that situation we covered with how the upper heads kind of disrespected him. Y'all can check that out on our old videos. But and just to finalize this, James, can he bring them to the playoff if he stays healthy? Or would he, even if that's the case, would he still need extra help for that team?
He's going to need that help, but, you know, if he's out there playing, they have such a better chance to get to the playoffs.
And get like going all the way. I agree with you. Yeah. So, like I said, Joel Embiid, man, we rooting for you. We hope you stay healthy. Because, like I said, we want to see you go crazy. You know, that's the whole objective of it. And so far, we haven't seen. I mean, yeah, they gave him MVP, of course, because they gave Giannis MVP. But we want to see you really turn up because Giannis has a ring. Now it's your turn. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
He's the next guy up.
Yeah, he has to be the next guy. So we'll keep you guys updated on this. We got some sports news of the day, James. Now, this one exciting.
J&J Sports.
Coming to y'all live in 2025.